Good evening, PEP scholars. Welcome to another live PEP class. Today is Thursday. It's Thursday evening, and so we're doing our critical thinking skills. And the title of the critical thinking skills for this evening is No More Cavities. No More Cavities, and this is part one. So we will be doing part two of No More Cavities next week, Thursday. Before we go into our critical thinking skills, let me play for you our schedule of live classes. Hello CSEC math students, I know you are busy preparing for your math tests and your CSEC exams coming up. I have a very important question to ask you. Do you like my new hat? Thank you. Now another important question. Have you ever gotten a math problem wrong simply because of making one little mistake? I'm sure you have, as thousands of other students have. Now in this series we're going to be looking at the common mistakes that students make with all the topics in CSEC math. We're going to look at the common errors, demystify everything, make sure you watch every video in this series so that you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Hello scholars, did you know that most times when students get problems wrong in mathematics is as a result of one single error or one mistake? Well, this is absolutely true, and we're going to be looking at the common errors that students make in the different topics in mathematics. If we know the errors beforehand, we can certainly avoid making them. Are you ready? Come on, take my hand. All right, so welcome back. And I want to welcome all those who are joining us from wherever in the universe you are, from Facebook, from Twitter, from YouTube, from Mars, from Jupiter. And I want to also welcome my scholars who are patiently and diligently waiting backstage. I'm going to invite them now to join me. So I have Coleman, Amari, John, Jaden, Antoine. Good evening, scholars. And later, we will have more scholars.
Good evening.
Hi, welcome. Welcome, my beloved scholars. All right, so are you ready to do some critical thinking? Critical thinking. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah.
I just got a very funny message, so I'm tickled. Okay, so let me
Miss, did
share.
you purposely delete Coleman or did he fall off?
No, I did not delete him. It seems like
Kicked
he
off.
got off. So I'm gonna welcome Legende.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon, Legende, and
I
welcome.
just realized I joined late. I was like, oh no, Miss is not going to add me. And then
Well,
God just made a miracle.
almost didn't make it into the first batch.
I know, right, Miss?
But we're happy to have you, Legende.
Yes.
All
I
right.
was like, Miss is not
So-
going to make it. Miss is not going to add me. And then God just made a miracle happen.
Okay, so are you curious as to why the topic is no more cavities?
What?
Or you didn't see the title?
The title.
So the title is no more cavities. What are cavities?
Miss
When the
cavities are
enamel in your teeth gets weared down and your teeth is exposed to bacteria,
Mm-hmm. And then what happened?
then your teeth rots and it's gonna fall out.
All right, so Jaden says when the enamel in your tooth or teeth gets worn down, um, and there are different causes of it, right? But it gets worn down, and it starts to create holes or spaces in the enamel, which gradually erodes until it gets to the inner part of the tooth, the dentine, the pulp, and then it starts, right? So this is caused
and
by
Miss
bad
your teeth can fall
dental
out when you
hygiene.
have a cavity. You have to go to the dentist.
Yeah, if it gets too bad, yes, it can. So we have to have good dental hygiene practices in order to prevent cavities. Now, we're going to be looking at packages of two toothpaste, and we're going to be looking at the information given and answering the questions, right? Because sometimes we take for granted when we buy things, as things that we buy all the time, we just pick them up, throw them in the cart, pay for them, take them home, use them, and we don't even bother to read them. And it is very important that we read the information because sometimes some warnings are there, some precautions are there,
Yes, it's
some
like precautions
guidelines
of
as to
warnings of yes, miss, like warnings, like if someone
mhm.
like if the package has nuts and someone and the person buying it has nuts, they have
Yeah,
to
we're
look
going to
before they buy it.
mhm. See, we, how many of you have ever read the package?
I
Have
read
you
it one
ever
time
package?
and then the last time I don't even bother
Yes,
looking
I've
at it.
read it. Yes, I've read it multiple times.
To be honest, I never read it, but I just looked
Do
on
you
the tube itself.
never? Do you remember seeing a warning on the toothpaste package?
No, miss.
No, miss.
No, miss, I don't particularly
Nobody,
remember.
you don't remember seeing a very important warning? All right, so we're going to see what is that
Keep
important
away from
warning
children.
that's on the toothpaste. All right, so we're going to see. All right, so I'm seeing some of my regular scholars in the chat. Langot, welcome. Latoya, Camille, Ashley. Ashley says her friend is joining, but of course, we welcome all friends and foes too, if there are any. Good evening, Madison. So let's look at the critical thinkings. Oh, I have not shared the screen. So I caught myself in the nick of time. Because I would be there with me alone looking at the screen and thinking you guys seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, there's something I
Just
need to
like the
do
last
first.
time, miss.
Yeah, so but there's something I need to do first. All right, so I need to do that. And then I need to do. You have a chess tournament tomorrow, Madison. I didn't know you play chess. You need to teach me how to play chess. I've never ever played chess. And I think I'd be so good at it.
Miss, I don't know. Miss, I don't
I
know
need to
anyone who
learn how
plays
to
chess.
play chess. So, Madison, good luck, and I hope you take home the trophies.
Miss, I never yet played chess either.
I always say I want to learn, you know. So, Madison says, yes, miss, you're very smart and have good strategy skills. Well, thank you, madam. Madison thinks very good at it. You know, I've always said I think I'd be very good at chess. And for some reason, I've never, not even once, played the game. So now that I know Madison is a chess champ, we're going to have to set aside some time and she's going to teach me. And I know I'll be in good hands. Ochano, what a lovely name. Ochano, welcome, welcome, Maceline. All right, so here we go. No more cavities, part 1. Critical thinking skills for PEP. All right, so who is the one with the big, strong, beautiful voice?
Me, miss.
Please read what's on the screen, madam.
Okay, miss. Today we're off to the supermarket to buy some toothpaste. We'd like to keep our mouths, teeth, and breaths minty fresh and sparkling clean. Today we're off to the supermarket to buy some toothpaste. We'd like to keep our mouths, teeth, and breaths minty fresh and sparkling clean.
All right, so we can see the supermarket and we're going to look at the Colgate.
Is that you at the supermarket?
First toothpaste is the Colgate. That's me at the supermarket.
So you took this picture just to show us?
Can't see it?
But of course. All right, so let's see now. Antoine, please read.
Okay, miss. Question.
Read what's on the box, Antoine.
Okay, miss. Colgate. Miss, the box is quite blurry. I can't see that well. Colgate.
Anti-cavity fluoride toothpaste.
Yes, I
It
can see.
says
Read what you can see.
Colgate, cavity, Colgate, fluoride, anti-cavity.
So this word here is anti-cavity, fluoride toothpaste, cavity protection, great regular flavor, strengthens teeth with active fluoride. Go ahead and read, Antoine, the question.
Okay, miss. Question A. Which component of the toothpaste is said to strengthen teeth? B. What do you understand anti-cavity to mean? Question A. Which component of the toothpaste is said to strengthen teeth? B. What do you understand anti-cavity to mean?
All right, so Antoine, which component of the toothpaste is said to strengthen teeth?
Miss, the active fluoride. The part where it says strengthen teeth with active fluoride.
That is correct. And Madison had fluoride, Ashley, Ochano, and Camille also had active fluoride. And how about 1B? Jaden, what do you take?
So I was just saying that I want to read number B, letter B, but I say anti-cavity means it destroys the bacteria it destroys the acids that will not it destroys either the acids or the bacteria that causes cavities.
All right. Okay, and Ashley says anti-cavity means that it can help cavities to go away, right? Or to prevent cavities, Ochano says. Well, that is correct. The prefix anti means against, or anti, against. So it prevents cavities. So that is what the manufacturers of this toothpaste are saying, that their toothpaste is able to prevent cavities. Jaden, question 2.
Okay, then should I read the drug facts continued or just the question 2?
If you can make it out, you can read it.
Okay. Drug facts continued. Directions. Adults and children 2 years of age and older. Children 2 to 6 years. Children
No,
under
read
2.
read across. Read for the adults and children
Oh,
2 years of age and
yes,
older. Read
miss.
what it says.
Okay. Directions. Adult and children 2 years of age and older. Brush teeth regularly. Brush teeth
Thoroughly.
thoroughly, preferably after each meal or at least twice a day, or as directed by a dentist or physician. Children 2 to 6 years. Use only a pea-sized amount and supervise child's brushing and rinsing to minimize swallowing. Children under 2 years. Ask a dentist or physician. Inactive ingredients.
All right, you don't have to read it inactive.
No,
Don't
miss,
you
I
don't have
can
to
see
read that
it
part.
now. I was off. I was like in small screen, but
Mm.
when I came back on
But
big screen, it was closer so I can read it. Inactive
we can't.
ingredients.
We're going to read this part
Oh,
for another question. So
okay,
let's
miss.
focus on this part here. So read question 2 for me, Jaden.
Okay, miss. Number 2. My little brother is 5 years old. How much toothpaste am I supposed to put in his toothbrush for each brushing? Number 2. My little brother is 5 years old. How much toothpaste am I to put on his toothbrush for each brushing? Miss, I say two. Miss, I say a pea-sized amount because in the section children 2 to 6 years use only a pea-sized amount and supervise a child's brushing and rinsing. And
Okay.
he is 5, meaning he's under 6, but older than 2.
All right. So 2 to 6 pea-size amount. So it says 2 to 6 and 5 years old falls in that category. Only a pea-sized amount. Okay. John, question 3.
Okay, miss. Number 3. What should be done to reduce the risk of swallowing the toothpaste? Number 3. What should be done to reduce the risk of swallowing the toothpaste? Miss, miss, what is supposed to be done? Miss, you have to rinse your mouth, miss, to minimize the swallowing of toothpaste.
Is that what it says on the box? You have to rinse your mouth to
No,
minimize the
miss,
swallowing.
miss, it says child's brushing. Miss, it says rinsing to minimize swallowing.
Is that what it says?
Yes, miss, that's what it is.
You sure that's what it says? Read from here.
Miss, it
You
says, Miss, should we put questions? Call 1-800-468-6502 if you do not know. So that's a question. Is it that? That's what I'm going
um,
with.
that's what we should do to reduce the risk of swallow. Let me see what the
Miss,
other scholars are saying.
um,
Yes, John?
it's miss. For example, question is use only a pea-sized amount of use only a pea-sized amount and supervise child brushing and rinsing to minimize swallowing.
All right. So which part of it is it that we should rinse, or is it that you should supervise the child's brushing and rinsing?
Miss supervise.
Miss
This is the
Supervise.
important
The child.
part, right?
Yes.
Yes. So it's not the rinsing that's going to minimize the swallowing. Now that it doesn't, but for the children 2 to 6 years, to minimize the swallowing, you are to supervise the child while he or she is brushing and rinsing, and make sure they use only a pea-sized amount, because anything other than that, the child might swallow it. It's too much. It's gonna be too much froth in the mouth, and the child might swallow the toothpaste, which is dangerous if the child swallows the toothpaste. Minimize that risk by making sure it's only pea-sized amount and making sure that you supervise the child to see what he or she. Amari, question 4.
Okay, miss. Question 4. What is the
What is the minimum number of times recommended to brush the teeth daily? Number 4. What is the minimum number of times recommended to brush the teeth daily? Um, Miss, can you please check out the adults and children 2 years of age and older? Miss, it says that you must brush your teeth at least twice a day after a meal, miss.
All right, so the minimum is twice a day. At least means minimum, right? So that's correct. Twice a day, 2 times per day. All right, question 5. All right, and Naya also said twice a day. Ashley said twice a day. Oshana says twice a day. And Oshana said when a young child is using it, make sure to monitor what they are doing while brushing their teeth. And said supervise the child's brushing and rinsing. Right, so that is correct. Ashley also says supervise the
Miss,
child
did you
while
say
brushing.
colon? Did you say colon?
Yes,
Read the next question.
I'm going to
You're glitching out, miss.
Miss, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
I'm going to please Legendary read the question, please.
Question 5. Why should children younger than 6 years old be supervised doing brushing during brushing? Number 5. Why should children younger than 6 years old be supervised during brushing? Miss, because they would swallow it, miss?
Okay, so there's a chance that they might swallow the toothpaste. That's correct. And Ashley also says the risk of swallowing the toothpaste. Antoine, question 6. Can you see what's on the box now,
Yes,
Antoine?
yes, miss.
Please read for
ADA.
me.
Okay, miss. ADA accepted. American Dental Association helps prevent cavities. Gluten free. www.colgate.com. Made in Mexico. Question 6. Which organization has approved the use of this toothpaste? Question 6. Which organization has approved the use of this toothpaste? Means I say ADA, American Dental Association.
ADA means
American Dental Association.
okay, so the American Dental Association. All right, that's correct, Antoine. Jaden, question 7.
Okay, miss. Number 7. Miss, should I read the photo?
No, we just read the same thing.
Okay. Miss. Number 7. In which country was the toothpaste what was the toothpaste A manufactured and B distributed from? Number 7. Number 7. In which country was the toothpaste A manufactured and B distributed from? Yes. For A, I have Mexico because it says made in Mexico. Manufactured
All
is a
right.
synonym for made.
So it was manufactured in Mexico. It was made in Mexico. And from where was it distributed?
Miss New York? No.
Which country?
America.
So that's USA.
US. America, miss.
All right, that's the country. All right, so distributed by the Colgate Palmolive Company in United States of America. John, question 8.
Come on. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, thanks. What is the importance of the toothpaste being gluten free? What is the importance of the toothpaste being gluten free?
All right, so while John is thinking about that, let me see the chat. So for question 6, Ashley said American Dental Association. Oshana said the same thing. And question 7, Ashley said A. Oshana said A. It was manufactured in Mexico. Ashley said distributed from Colgate Palmolive Company, but what's the country? Oshana said distributed for the Colgate Palmolive Company. For number 7, students, it's asked which country. And for question 8, are you ready, John?
No, miss.
All right, so
Miss,
Ashley
can I
says,
answer?
go ahead, go ahead.
Miss, I was saying that some people can't digest gluten, so they have an allergy to that. And gluten-free means it's free of gluten. So people that have allergy to gluten can still use it.
That's correct. And Ashley says the importance of the toothpaste being gluten free is so that people who are allergic to gluten don't get affected. Mayselin says it means that even people that have an allergy to gluten or are able to use this toothpaste. Or Channel says it is important that the toothpaste is gluten free, as if someone is allergic to gluten, they may have an allergic reaction. And Nia says the importance is that people who have an allergy to gluten don't get affected. So that is correct. I have some brilliant scholars in my circle. All right. So, John, that was John's question. So, Amari, Amari's.
Okay, miss. Number 8.
Hold on. We just did number
Oh,
8.
oh yeah, miss. Oh, yeah.
All right. So we're at number 9.
Okay, miss. Number 9. What do you think is what do you think is meant by clinically proven? Proven. Number 9. What do you think is meant by clinically proven?
And let me read the package for you because I think some persons might not see. So we have Colgate cavity protection, clinically proven to help strengthen teeth and leave your mouth feeling fresh and clean. Great mint taste, cleans teeth thoroughly. Active fluoride formula strengthens teeth, fights cavities. So let me read that again. Colgate cavity protection, clinically proven, and this is what they're asking about. Clinically proven to help strengthen teeth and leave your mouth feeling fresh and clean. Great mint taste, cleans teeth thoroughly. Active fluoride formula strengthens teeth, fights cavity. So, what do you think is meant by clinically proven?
Miss, it means the clinic proved. Miss, it means that it was proven to be healthy by the clinic, miss. By a
By the clinic?
yes, miss. By a hospital.
By a hospital?
Miss, it
Hmm.
means miss. You know what I mean, right, miss?
I know what you mean.
Miss, it's proven by the doctors that work in hospitals and clinics.
Proven by doctors who work in hospitals and clinics. All right, so let me see what others are saying. Ashley says clinically proven means it was proven by a professional person working with teeth. Oshana says number 9 means that it is approved by a medical professional such as a dentist. And Macelin says it has been proven by clients that use the toothpaste, and it is used by clients of the dentist's office, and they enjoy this because it gets their teeth brighter and whiter and helps with fresh breath. All right, so you're all on the right track. And Antoine says proven by a medical person who deals with teeth. All right, so clinically proven, that means they have gotten different groups of persons to come in and try the toothpaste even before it is released to the market. They would have volunteers or persons who are probably paid to come in and to try the toothpaste and to see the effect that it has. In addition to that, it is used, as you all mentioned, in the dentist's office, in clinics and hospitals, yes. But the important thing is that it is done under a situation where it is noted how much toothpaste is used and the effects that it has over a period of time. So it's like an experiment, ongoing experiment for a period of time to see the effects that it has. That is what clinically proven means. So you are all correct. All right. And Nia also added that clinically proven means that someone who works at the clinic or someone that is a professional who works with the teeth has proven it to be safe. Now, mind you, this information is on the package and it is put out by a company that makes the toothpaste. So the company that makes the product is going to say nice things about the product. Would we agree? Yes or no?
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss. They would say nice thing about the
They
product.
would say nice things about the product. And so we as a consumer still have to be careful about the information that is issued. Not all information that is put on products is true. Sometimes it's only half true. So we have to take everything with a grain of salt, as they say, right? Especially as in this
Miss, you're glitching up again.
case, there is a what have to
Have we heard of what? Sorry, Miss, but we can't hear you. Well, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Miss, but your screen is now frozen.
I'm asking, have you ever swallowed accidentally or even deliberately?
Uh,
Miss,
when I
yes.
was a baby,
It's not always accidentally. The toothpaste
kinda.
just tastes so minty fresh. I just have to eat it. I don't know
Right.
why.
Yes. You see, so
You eat
they make it
toothpaste?
taste so good. They make
Miss,
it taste
I
so good.
actually
It
have
tastes like
swallowed
sweet tea.
when I was like a wee baby. When I was a wee baby.
Yeah. So the
Miss,
They
flavor that
last
is
had
put
time I
in the
almost swallowed my
toothpaste
toothpaste. Minty fresh.
chewing. Mm-hmm. So they make it minty fresh and lovely to the taste, and yet there's a danger if you swallow it. So we as consumers have to be very, very careful, and we have to read the packages, and we can't assume that everything that is said by the manufacturer is indeed true, because it's only logical that the manufacturer would say only nice things about their product. All right, so let's continue. We're now at number 10. All right, so we're back
You're
to Legion. Legion, there,
the
can you
packer,
read what's
the
on the
otter line, the packer.
package?
Can you hear me?
Strengthens.
Yes, Legende, go ahead.
Okay.
Read what's on the package, please.
Strengthens
Iron.
teeth. Fun off the top. Turn off the lap while brushing. Save water. 10. What is recommended we do to
Tap.
conserve our water use? Strengthens teeth. Turn off the tap while brushing. Save water. Number 10. What is recommended that we do to conserve our water use? Miss, I say turn off the tap while we're brushing our teeth.
That is correct. All right. And almost everybody in the chat is saying that. Yes. So Maceline, Oshana, Ashley, everybody is saying turn off the tap while brushing. So the manufacturers are encouraging us in order to conserve water. While you are brushing, turn off the tap, and then when you're ready to rinse your mouth and rinse the toothbrush, you turn the tap back on. Antoine, question 11.
Okay, Miss. Question 11. By which date should we use this tube of toothpaste? Question 11. By which date should we use this tube of toothpaste?
Are you able to see a date, Antoine?
Miss, I'm making it out. No, Miss, I can't see the date.
All right. So we have 01. So it expires. EXP means expired. It will expire by this date, right?
Yes, Miss.
All right. So this is 01. So which month is that?
January.
January. So that's January January 2020.
20.
All right. So now we're looking at a different toothpaste. Same Colgate, the manufacturer, Colgate, the Colgate manufacturing company, Colgate Palmolive company. But this one is the Triple Action Original Mint. Triple Action Original Mint. John, please read the box. Just the English. You don't have to read the Spanish.
Miss, can I please use the bathroom?
Yes, Amari, go ahead.
Thank you. Number 1, cavity protection. Helps strengthen your teeth. 2, whiter teeth. Help remove surface stains. 3, fresh breath. Help fight against bad breath. Number 1. Cavity protection helps strengthen your teeth. 2, whiter teeth. Help remove surface stains. 3, fresh breath. Help fight against bad breath.
Okay, thank you, John.
Miss Kuda. No.
Read a question, John.
Okay, miss. Number 12. Why is the toothpaste labeled triple action? Number 12. Why is the toothpaste labeled triple action? Miss, why it's labeled triple action, miss, is because it has 3 benefits that do actions. Miss, for miss, the whiter teeth, miss, that helps to remove surface stains. Miss, fresh breath helps fight against bad breath, miss. Miss, I don't remember the first one where it says cavity protection. Miss, I think
Cavity
it says,
protection.
yes, miss. Do this.
So it says,
Helps certain your teeth.
okay. So this particular toothpaste is supposed to have 3 powerful actions. That's why it's called triple action. Triple meaning 3. So it protects against cavities, it whitens the teeth, and it freshens the breath. Legende, number 13.
Miss, are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
I think my mic was off the whole time. I thought it was on. Number 13. When and why should you contact a poison control center? Oh, sorry, I must read the label. Warnings. Keep
Yes,
out of
please.
reach of children under 6 years of age. If more than used for brushing is accidentally swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. 13. When and why should you contact a poison control center? Warnings. Keep out of reach of children under 6 years of age. If more than used for brushing is accidentally swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control right away. Okay, Miss Farda, when I would answer
Mm-hmm.
when your children 16 years of age are
Six.
16 years, six,
Six.
geez, me reach all the way to 16. 6 years or under uh, is used more than enough toothpaste for brushing.
Mm-hmm.
When they
Mm-hmm.
swallow it,
Mm-hmm.
you must call right away. And then why is because if they swallow it, they might get poisoned, miss.
Okay. All right. So let me go over to the chat. And I did not read the chat for. So everybody had said January 2023. And for the triple action, Macelin says the toothpaste helps in 3 ways. Ashley said the toothpaste does 3 jobs. And Nia says because it shows 3 actions. For question 13, which Lejeune Day just answered, Ashley said when you accidentally swallow the toothpaste, so that's when you should seek medical help. Macelin says because the children are not supposed to eat or swallow the toothpaste. And Nia says because the toothpaste can be poisonous when swallowed. All right, and many persons did not know this. So it's very good that we're going through this package with a fine tooth comb. And this is how we must be critical of things that we buy, things that we purchase to use and have in our homes and expose our vulnerable persons to. We must be critical of all these things. Antoine, are you able to read the two packages, the two sections of the label?
Yes,
All right, go
yes,
ahead.
miss. Drug facts. Active ingredients. Sodium fluoride 0.24%, 0.15% W or V fluoride ion. Purpose: anti-cavity. Use: helps protect against cavities. Inactive ingredients: so- sorbitol,
Sorbitol,
sorbitol, water, hydrated silica, sodium lauryl sulfate, flavor, PG, PEG 12, terasodium, Prioso, Miss I can't,
pyrophosphate, pyrophosphate,
phosphate, cocamidopropyl. I can't pronounce
propyl,
these. Profil,
can't pronounce them. Okay. All right, betaine or betaine, cellulose, sodium saccharin, xanthan gum, blue 1, ammonium dioxide, yellow 5. All right, and then we have the here's the number. So read question 14 twice, please.
okay, miss. Question 14. What do you think is the difference between active and inactive ingredients? Question 14. What do you think is the difference between active and inactive ingredients?
So we have an active ingredient, the active ingredient fluoride, and then we have all these inactive ingredients here. What do you think is the difference? Why are some ingredients active ingredients and some inactive
Miss,
ingredients?
Miss, are active ingredients ingredients that actually do something when the item is used, and inactive ingredients are when it doesn't do anything, it just makes the item or helps make the item.
If it doesn't do anything, why would you put in it? If it's really that it does nothing at all, you see, um, Oshana says inactive ingredients are ingredients that help your or functionment active. And inactive ingredients are ingredients that help the toothpaste keep its texture. That's a good thought. Texture and consistency. And Mason said active means fluoride is used the most in the toothpaste, and inactive means less used ingredients in the toothpaste. Near those that help your teeth, and the ingredients are those that compose the toothpaste. All right, you're all on the right track, right? So the fluoride is the most in terms of quantity in the toothpaste, and also in terms of action, in terms of the activity that it causes on the teeth, is the most active ingredients in the toothpaste. Not that the others have no impact, but the sodium chloride is the dominant ingredient. And as some of the scholars mentioned, the others would be there for consistency, to kind of hold the toothpaste together, so it's this runny thing, this watery thing, so body and texture and consistency, and some are there for the taste. Saccharin
Said.
makes it sweet, right? The saccharin makes it
That's what I
sweet.
said.
And yes, Jaden, you are correct. And for flavor, the minty taste, all of that, the sodium front ingredients. Those are more like the supporting role. You know, like how you'd have a lead singer and then you have the backup singers, giving it all of that. All right. So that was Antoine's questions. Jaden's question
Is after this, are
15.
we gonna do the switch? Or is there no one down there?
There's no, I don't, there's anyone waiting tonight.
Okay,
Let me
miss.
see.
Number 15.
But we only have
By
one
what?
question left.
Okay. Number 15. By what date should you use this tube of toothpaste? 15. By what date should you use this tube of toothpaste?
All right, so by what date? And we actually do have two scholars. So let me see if I can get a word in. We're going to ask Legion on backstage a bit.
Is it
And welcome here.
2003? Dear in medicine?
Jer left.
Oh.
All right, so you're saying, hi Madison. So you're saying 2003? So the 05 is what? Which month that?
Miss, you mean 2023, not 2003.
Right, 2023. The 05 is which
Miss,
month? Which month is the
Miss
fifth
May.
month?
Miss May.
May. So it will be May 2023.
2003. May 2003.
2023. No, not 2003. 2023. We're in what year now? 2022, right?
So next year, May.
2003 on a long time. All right, Maddie's last question, madam.
Okay, miss. Number 16. Why is the toll-free number listed on the package? 16. Why is the toll-free number listed on the package? Miss, I say it's listed on the package in case any well, the product has harmed you or caused physical damage to your body, and you can call the number without paying to call.
All right.
So you can
And if
contact
you,
the company.
right, to contact the company if you have complaints, if you have questions, if you have nice things to say, if you really like the product and you want to say, hey, I use the product and I'm satisfied.
Or if you want to join the company.
Yeah. Or if you want to say, I use the product and I'm not pleased, or I'm not sure about something, or I'd like you to elaborate on anything you have, any query, any question, you can call that toll-free number. There's a charge to you once you call that number and you have your questions answered, right? So that is what that toll-free number there. Question 16, that's the last question. Couple of minutes left. So next week we're going to look at we're going to do part 2. So we're going to look at another package of toothpaste, right? So Nia is saying for people who need to compliment, complain, or ask questions. Miss Celine says for people who have questions. And it's very good that we are able to contact a manufacturer to ask about a product, to give our opinion about how they could improve a product. Because remember, we are the consumers. We are the ones in the product. So and we can give feedback, positive or negative feedback, as to how the manufacturer can improve the product for us. Because remember, we are the consumers. So don't you ever feel that you don't have a voice. If you think that something can be improved upon, by all means, Amar, we're seeing you playing.
Miss,
It's
I
a,
was just gonna say Amari and John are in the main screen, and I can just
no,
see them in the
they
background
have,
fighting each other.
they're playing your baby sister. They're
Miss Mission Sermon.
playing with their baby.
Yes, Miss Sermon.
Amari, the class
Miss, I
wasn't
gotta say
finished
it.
yet.
Miss,
Miss,
we're
I gotta
entertaining.
say,
How comes you're entertaining Zane and the class isn't finished?
Miss,
Zane,
I thought you said that we finished all the questions. Yes, Miss.
yeah, but we're wrapping. We're chilling out
Oh,
now.
it's
Miss, I
Zane
gotta
needs to
say
wait
it's been a while
until,
since we finished all the questions early. Like
Miss,
the
I
Miss,
have
last time was before
it's been
2022
a while.
started.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes,
Miss, I'm
Antoine.
going to leave now because I have to practice for the tournament.
Okay,
So
and good luck, Madison. Good luck. All the
Yeah,
best.
thank you, Miss.
Yes. All right.
Miss,
So yeah.
was
Well,
this class mathematics or because I've I'm just asking if this class was math.
you mean this particular session that we just did?
Yes, miss.
Not necessarily. Critical thinking skills entails everything: maths, language, science, a little bit of everything. It's
Oh,
just being critical, analyzing the world around you, sharpening your skills as to how to interpret things, and training yourself to be able to read carefully, listen carefully, think deeply about things that most persons take for granted. For example, this package of toothpaste. How many persons take the time to read the package of toothpaste that they buy and will buy toothpaste all the time? How many persons knew that the toothpaste can be very dangerous if swallowed
But what is it toxic though?
because of the ingredients, particularly the fluoride, which is linked to brain damage, to nerve damage. So if taken into the body, particularly by young children, research has linked fluoride to brain damage. So that is why there's a warning on the box that you have to monitor young children and ensure that they do not swallow the toothpaste. How many persons know that? And yet the warning is right there on the label. See? So sometimes things are right in front of us, but because we do not train ourselves to be critical of the world around us, we just take it for granted, we make assumptions, and we end up putting ourselves in danger because we do not take the precautions. They are right in front of our eyes and we don't take the precaution, right? So that is why I want you to start developing that skill to analyze the information around you and to make yourself knowledgeable and to make yourself sharp. That's what this class is all about. So you're going to have a little bit of math, a little bit of language, a little bit of science. Science came into this evening because we're talking about the ingredients, the chemicals that go to make the toothpaste. You have a question, John?
Yes, miss. Miss, do you like chicken?
I don't eat chicken.
Miss, you're a vegetarian? Yes.
I eat fish sometimes.
Well, fish isn't it? Yes, it's fish.
Fish is an animal, isn't it?
Yes,
Fish is not disgusting. Fish tastes amazing.
Miss, I don't like fish. Miss,
The
I don't like
only the only meat that I've eaten in 35 years is fish. I've not had chicken, pork, beef, anything like that in 35 years.
Oh, Miss, I don't like fish. Miss.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I
don't?
love fish. I love fish.
I kind of eat fish sometimes, though, not all the time. Miss, one time I had a dream, Miss. So one time, I saw someone fishing, Miss.
Mhm.
And then the fish he caught was dead, Miss. But his eyes, Miss, the fish's eyes was just staring at me, Miss.
Oh,
Yes,
It
Miss.
made you
it's
unsettled.
supposed
It was unsettled.
I think if you could see the cow, that look in the cow's eyes while it is being killed, and the look in the goat's eyes and the pig's eyes, I think you would feel the same way. But the thing is,
No, Miss, I didn't.
most people don't get to see the look on the animals' faces when they are being
Miss,
slaughtered.
I didn't really. Miss, I do. Miss,
Hmm?
the chicken. Miss, the chicken.
The
When they
chicken,
were killing the
if
chicken,
you
Miss.
could see that chicken running around the yard without his head.
Yes, Miss, there's an entire video about a headless chicken.
Yeah, they don't want to be killed anymore.
Miss
Than
on the cow. Miss on the cow.
No.
Miss, the fish
yeah.
was just giving me the angriest, Miss. Miss, I asked the man if I could pay for the bucket of fish, Miss. And Miss,
Mhm.
but somehow, Miss, I just threw the bucket of fish to Mars. Miss, I don't
Oh,
like fish. That's what I would do
Miss,
that because I don't like fish.
okay.
Miss, how
Yes,
can
Anthony?
how can chicken run without their heads?
Yeah,
Miss,
because the nerves are still when the head is even though the head is removed, there is still some nerve activity in the body, and so it can still run for a while, even though it has no head.
and it dies. Death.
Yes.
That's that.
Miss, wait,
That's
Miss, are
like
you talking about a lizard? You talking about
Chicken.
chicken? Oh,
The
oh,
chicken,
chicken.
when it is beheaded, it can still run about the yard just for a little
Yes,
while.
and Miss also the cow. The cow is just weird when you kill the cow.
The cow is what?
Miss, I saw them. They kill a cow, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that scary. It wasn't scary at all. And I saw them kill a pig.
Mm.
And there's an entire fishing tank. If you drop down in there, you can't get back up. That's how scary it was.
So you're saying it did not affect your love for meat,
No,
seeing them slaughtered.
no.
Okay. Well,
I saw
some people will be affected by it.
Excuse me, miss.
Some children, when they realize what really happened to the animals, it makes them feel really sad. Yes, Jaden?
Miss, sorry if I was off screen for a while. A giant bug flew out of nowhere and it started buzzing around, so I had to get a shoe and kill it.
Oh,
see
sure it's not one of those prehistoric creatures from your stories come to look for
yeah,
you?
yes, Jaden. Is
No,
it? Is
miss,
it
it is not. It's not one of those.
Maybe
Miss?
one of those creatures escaped from your stories and came to
Like in
finally meet you.
Goosebumps, Miss, like in Goosebumps, Miss, in Goosebumps. Man,
But
that show is good.
guess what, guys? It's time to set math
Oh,
class.
Miss have
Okay,
one
bye,
question for us.
miss.
What's that,
See you
Amarin?
tomorrow. See you
Miss,
tomorrow at
Bye, Jaden.
4:30.
Miss, I witnessed some people killing a horse, Miss. Miss, one time when I was drive, yes, Miss, when I
Bye,
was
Why
miss.
did
driving,
they kill the horse?
Miss, I don't even know. I was on a bus, Miss. When I went to my old school, I had one of my mom's friends take me on a bus, Miss. And Miss, I saw them killing the horse, Miss. And then I also saw a Ferrari, Miss.
Oh, well, sometimes the horse is injured. Um,
Yeah,
they might
yeah,
shoot the horse.
yeah, I heard that. Miss, in a movie, Miss.
It depends on the type of injury. They might
Yes, Miss, they
Miss,
don't want
just
Miss. Miss,
shoot
Miss,
the
if they
horse.
got Miss, if they get hurt in the leg, Miss, they just kill them. Yeah, because they don't want them to die
Yes,
to die slowly, because that would be more pain.
right. It depends on injury. And nowadays, they
Yes,
might have ways of saving. Because in the old days, maybe they didn't have technology, and so they would just shoot the horses for the least little injury. But nowadays, they help animals, but still, I think depending on the injury, they might still put the horse to sleep. All right, so
yes.
take care, guys.
I
See you
need for
tomorrow.
you. See you tonight,
Adios.
Miss.
Yes,
Miss,
remember we have
yes.
a midnight class for those who want.
Miss, I don't want to join this, but Iman isn't going to allow me to join because she said that I'm annoying. So I'm not really joining.
Oh, okay. It's a big sister thing.
Not really, Miss. But Miss, I really
I'm
do want
telling
to
you, it's a
join.
big sister thing. Yeah, big sisters find little brothers annoying.
Miss, you know what, Miss? I'm going to annoy you tonight. I'm just gonna join the class. You can't stop me.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind if you were in the class,
So Miss, I'm gonna join the class tonight. Wait.
but I know you're gonna be asleep anyway.
Yes, Miss. I remember the first time I did my midnight class. I only last 30 minutes.
Right.
All right, Miss has a class to teach.
All right,
Oh
guys.
yes.
Yes,
Miss.
I have a class to
Oh,
teach.
oh yes, Miss. Miss. I will survive more than 30 minutes in this class.
We'll
I mean,
see.
I very much doubt that. You
We'll
can't.
see.
You can't break my streak. Yes, I can.
We'll see.
Why?
We'll see.
Yes.
All right, go and play with Zane now. Zane needs her big brothers.
Yes, Miss. Bye, Miss.
All right. Okay, so here is our schedule of live classes. Hello, CSEC math students. I know you are busy preparing for your math tests and your CSEC exams coming up. I have a very important question to ask you. Do you like my new hat? Thank you. Now, another important question. Have you ever gotten a math problem wrong simply because of making one little mistake? I'm sure you have, as thousands of other students have. Now, in this series, we're going to be looking at the common mistakes that students make with all the topics In CSET Math, we're going to look at the common errors, demystify everything. Make sure you watch every video in this series so that you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Hello scholars, did you know that most times when students get problems wrong in mathematics is as a result of one single error or one mistake? Well, this is absolutely true, and we're going to be looking at the common errors that students make in the different topics in mathematics. If we know the errors beforehand, we can certainly avoid making them. Are you ready? Come on, take my hand.